Hanji and their team discover Titan sealed inside the wall. Pasternak of the Wall cult arrives and urges the team to cover him from the sunlight with sheets. Meanwhile, Erwin is informed that the Rose Wall was being breached and the Titans roam inside. Misha orders the soldiers and cadets to spread out and report the Titans to the nearest village or the capital, while he himself remains behind to delay them. Misha buys enough time and prepares to escape, but he's captured by a monkey-like Titan beast that can speak. The Titan beast leaves him for the other Titans to eat. Armin and Hanji conclude that the strength of the wall is provided by the Titans sealed in it. The Corps of Intelligence departs from the Stohis area to deal with the Titans that have appeared inside the Wall of Roses. Meanwhile, Sasha rushes to Dopa to warn her father and the villagers. When she arrives, she finds the entire village deserted except for a woman being devoured by a Titan and her daughter, who is nearby in shock. Sasha takes the girl and runs away, but they are pursued by the Titan. Determined to stay and fight, convincing the girl to run away, Sasha manages to blind Titan with her arrows, just as the group of villagers, including her father and the girl, return to retrieve her. Meanwhile, Koni and his group arrive at Ragako, but find that it has already been attacked by the Titans. Upon reaching his home, Koni finds the Titan on his back, trapped inside. Koni learns that his family may be alive. He is surprised when the Titan in his house quickly speaks and welcomes him home. Meanwhile, Eren learns from Hanji that he can learn how to man the breach in the Shiganshin area, since Annie's crystallized skin is the same material from the walls. Pasternak eventually reveals to Hanji that Krista is the key to unlocking all the answers. Shortly thereafter, Sasha arrives and hands Hanji a scroll from Eren, advising her and the scouts to go to the Odgard's castle. Meanwhile, the Titan beasts leads the other Titans in an attack on the castle. 2 hours before the Titans attack the castle, the 104th Cadet Corps rests. Koni mentions that the Titan he encountered at Ragaka looks like his mother, but Ymir brushes him off. Rainy Brown becomes suspicious when Ymir is able to read an unknown language on a food can labeled a Eren. Soon the Titans appear, and the older soldiers hold them back outside, while the 104th Cadet defends himself against the smaller Titans who have broken into the castle. In doing so, Rainer's arm is badly damaged after being beaten by a Titan. After clearing the area of the Titans, the Titan beast throws the pieces of the Wall of Roses into the castle, killing the group's horses. The castle is then attacked by a second wave of Titans, and the older soldiers soon find themselves slaughtered. When the Titans surround the tower where the unarmed cadets are, Ymir jumps off the tower and transforms into a Titan to protect Krista. In the past, Krista and Ymir were lost in the blizzard during winter training in the mountains, trying to save their comrade Daz. Ymir accused Krista of wishing her dead rather than saving Daz out of selfless motives. She also knew that Krista was the unwanted illegitimate daughter of a nobleman's mistress, forced by the cult of the Wall to change her name and join the army. Ymir then makes Krista promise that she must live her own life if she ever reveals her real name. Ymir transforms into a small, nimble, intelligent Titan and fights the other Titans. When the tower begins to collapse, Ymir orders Krista and the others to scramble for it. Despite these efforts, the Titans overpower Ymir, but Hanji and the other scouts arrive in time. After the battle is over, the cadets learn that Ymir is a sentient Titan. Hannes arrives with his vanguard and reports that the walls have never been breached. Before leaving for the Trost area, Eren learns that Rainier and Berthold are the Armored Titan and the Colossal Titan. Rainier explains that the mission to destroy all of humanity can be avoided if Eren just joined them. Eventually the scouts realized that they may have helped Annie find Eren's location, so Hanji ordered the others to keep an eye on Rainier and Berthold without arousing unnecessary suspicion. Back in the present, Rainier and Berthold transition into Titan form despite Mikasa's quick intervention. The Armored Titan grabs Eren and slices down the wall, while the Colossal Titan grabs Ymir. Feeling betrayed, Eren transforms into a Titan and begins to fight the Armored Titan. While Eren and the Armored Titan fight, the Colossal Titan engulfs Ymir and another scout. Hanji and the other scouts begin to attack, but the Colossal Titan releases a huge amount of steam, injuring several scouts and preventing further attack. The Armored Titan gains the upper hand against Eren, and the situation seemed hopeless, even with Mikasa's help. However, Eren uses the hand-to-hand combat techniques to learn from Annie during his recruit training, allowing him to inflict serious damage. When the Armored Titan pounces on Eren again, he uses a grappling technique to overcome his lack of strength and regain his advantage. Eren almost succeeds in decapitating the Armored Titan and extracting Rainier from the inside, but is prevented by the Armored Titan. The Colossal Titan begins to collapse and falls toward Eren and the Armored Titan. The Colossal Titan falls to the ground, releasing a huge amount of steam. The Armored Titan breaks free of his grip and extracts Eren from his Titan, while Berthold carries Ymir and uses the UPM to leave with the Armored Titan. 5 hours later, Mikasa, who is unconscious, has a dream about the past in which she tried to protect Eren from the neighborhood criminals. But when she wakes up, she is horrified to find that he is gone. Armin tells Mikasa that Eren and Ymir have been captured, but nothing can be done in their current state. Hannes reminds Mikasa and Armin that Eren has unwavering determination. Hannes suggests that Rainier and Berthold might seek out the forest of giant trees nearby to rest safely until nightfall, assuming that their goal is to move beyond Miri's wall. Eren and Ymir awaken in the woods, their bodies beginning to regain their limbs, while Rainier and Berthold watch over them. While Erwin leads the expedition away from the Wall of Rose, meanwhile in the forest of giant trees, while Eren and Ymir continue to repair their limbs, Ymir notes that not only are they surrounded by Titans, but Rainier and Berthold have stolen their UPM. Rainier and Berthold plan to take Eren and Ymir to their hometown, but wait until nightfall when the Titans can't move. Ymir reminds Eren that they are in no condition to fight or flee until they recover. Rainier begins to rave about his duty as a soldier and warrior, from which Ymir concludes that there is confusion between his secret identity and his real identity. Ymir is very concerned that the Titan beasts who caused the recent invasion of the Titans might be their real enemy. Rainier then uses Ymir conscience for Historia's safety as leverage to drive a wedge between Eren and Ymir. Mobility reigns at Ragako, Connie's mother in the invalid Titan. In the forest of giant trees, after Eren is restrained, Ymir says that Rainier and Berthold must take Historia with them. In his memoirs, Ymir reveals that as a child she was worshipped by a cult under supposed royalty. Later, the cult was apprehended and punished by soldiers, causing Ymir to be injected with something and thrown off the wall, resulting in their transformation in a pure Titan. Ymir spent the next 60 years as a Titan until she ate Marcel, which returned her to her human form. When the scouts enter the forest, Ymir finds and swallows Historia, then joins Rainier and Berthold. Rainier transforms into an armored Titan, and Berthold, Eren and Ymir climb on his shoulders and flee along the wedge to the forest, pursued by the scouts. As the armored Titan flees, Emir regurgitates his story and emerges from his Titan form. The scouts approach the Armored Titan, but Mikasa fails when the Armored Titan prevents her from attacking Bertholdt and saving Eren. The arriving cadets try to reason with Bertholdt, but he declares that he cannot abandon this mission despite being their comrade. Erwin uses himself as bait to lure a group of Titans toward the scout in pursuit of the Armored Titan, and the scouts are ordered to scatter their formation and attack the Titans. The Titans attack the Armored Titan, forcing it to defend himself. Despite Erwin's beaten off right arm and Mikasa's injury, Armin manages to distract Bertholdt, allowing them to rescue Eren. The scouts' retreat is blocked when an Armored Titan throws Titans at them, knocking Eren and Mikasa off their horse. The boys then come face to face with the Smiling Titan who ate Kala. The scouts are at a loss. Their position is surrounded. Hannah sacrifices himself, protecting Eren and Mikasa from the Smiling Titan. After Eren breaks from his failed transformation, Mikasa revives her spirit, telling him what he means to her. When he makes contact with the Smiling Titan, he activates an unknown power within him that causes the surrounding Titans to consume him. Renée and Bertholdt want to get Eren because he has the coordinate, the ability to control other Titans. The surviving scouts flee after Eren forces the Titans to go after the Armored Titan. A week later, Hanji and Connie give a report to Erwin, which reveals that the Titans who appeared in Wall of Rose were inhabitants of Ragako. Remembering how many people died saving him, Eren vows to use his new power to help humanity, while Erwin intends to learn the truth about the Titans.